Welcome to Technia TV. I am Rakesh Kumar, Assistant Professor in Technia Institute of Advanced Study. Today we will discuss the another method, that is the content analysis. Content analysis is the described as the scientific study of the content of communication. It is a study of the content with the reference to the meanings, contents and intention contained in the message. In term, content analysis is 75 years old with and Webster's Dictionary of the English Language listed in since 1961. Some most important definitions of the content analysis are: according to the Breslins 1952, content analysis is a research technique for the objective, systematic and quantitative description of the manifest content of the communication. While mostly say that it is the any techniques for the making interference by systematically and objectively identifying a specific characteristics of the message. While Challenger said that the content analysis is the method of study and analyzing communication in a systematic, objective and quantitative manner for the purpose of the measuring variables. In any other research method, content analysis conform to three basic principles of scientific method. These are objectivity, which means that the analysis is pursued on the basis of explicit rules which enable different researchers to obtain the same result from the same document or message. Second point is systematic. The inclusion of exclusion of the content is done according to the same continuously applied rule, whereby the possibility of conducting any material which support the researcher's idea is eliminated. Third point is generalizability. This result obtained by the researcher can be applied to other similar situation. Now, if content of the communication form the material for the content analysis, where does the content analysis find himself or herself for the communication process? The purpose of content analysis purpose, it's divided into the three parts: questions, research and problems. Questions should be to describe the characteristics of the content, and research should be what? Then problem is to describe the trend of communication content. Second point is the how we do the research. Problem should be to analyze techniques of persuasion, and second point is to analyze style. Second question should be in the research to whom. Problem should be to related known characteristics of the audience to message produced for the them. And second point to describe pattern of the communication. Second point of the question to make inference about the causes of content. Then research should be why. And then problem should be to secure political and military intelligence. Second point to analyze psychological trait of individuals. Third point to the interfere aspect of culture and the cultural change. Then research should be who. Question should be to make interference with the causes of element. Then research should be why. Then our problem should be to secure political and military intelligence, to analyze psychological trait of individual, to interfere aspect of culture and cultural change, to provide legal evidence. Second, research who. The problem should be to answer question of dispute authorship. Question rises in the research who. Then problem will be to answer question of dispute authorship. Now the second question, to make inference about the effect of content. Then research say that with what effect. Problem should be to measure readability, to analyze the flow of information, to assure the response to communication. Now, after discussing of the process, now we will discuss about the usage of content analysis. Through the researcher from various disciplines such as the social sciences, communication, psychology, political science, history and language study, use content analysis is the very most widely used in social sciences and mass communication research. It has been used broadly to understand a wide range of themes such as social change, cultural symbol, changing trend in the theoretical content different discipline, verification of authorship, change in the mass media content, nature of news coverage of social issues of social problems such as the atrocities against women, dowry harassment, social movement, new trend of propaganda, election issue as the reflected in the mass media content and so on. One of its most important application has been to study social phenomena such as bias, discrimination of changing cultural symbol in the communication content. How to do content analysis? Content analysis begins with the specific statement of the objects of research question to be studied. The researcher asks the question, what do I want to find out from the communication content? And frame the objectives of study. The researcher must therefore locate a source of communication relevant to the research question and ask question that we can to be solved by the content analysis. More specifically, a study using content analysis usually involves the following 6 steps. One is formulation of the research questions or objectives. Second point is selection of communication content and sample. Third point is developing content categories. Fourth, finalizing units of analysis. Fifth point is preparing a coding schedule, pilot testing and checking intercoder readability. Sixth point is analyzing the collected data. The wide range of content analysis is the versatile method, the sample article of the options practices in the method of each steps. I hope you understand all this point. For more videos, like and subscribe Technia TV. Thank you.